So, earlier today I posted a video about Cory Booker exiting the presidential candidacy race. And I saw an interesting comment on the video. And I wanted to break that comment down. No disrespect or nothing like that for the comment. It was a critiquing of the ADOS movement and critiquing of me in particular. So I want to address that publicly. That way, anybody who is new here, anybody who, maybe just stumbling over my videos and ain't really been with me for a while. Some of y'all been with me for a while, so this may be a little repetitive. But sometimes that's what you have to do to help people understand where you are. You have to reintroduce yourself often for, new people and things like that. So the comment reads, because I talked about in the Cory Booker video, I also talked about how ADOS is taking credit for it. And since I saw another comment saying the FBA taking credit for it and some of the Jason Blacks taking credit for it, New Black Media and all that shit, all those people are wrong. Anybody taking credit for Cory Booker being dropping out of the candidacy, they're just wrong. And y'all that follow these people need to tell them that they're wrong, instead of using it as something to puff y'all chests out about. Because there ain't nothing but some white racists left for you to vote from anyway. So I don't know what type of win that is for black folk. But again, I'll continue. I'm gonna go ahead and read this comment out. It says, this was the problem with it being a lineage, and a political action committee at the same time. Reparations was a wedge issue. The ones following Yvette and Tone are just lost. They haven't studied our grandmaster teachers nearly as much as they should as they have studied the quote-unquote data. I thought that was pretty funny because people do be talking about the data all the time. The data is everything, But basically, we should have studied our grandmaster teachers as much as they studied the data. You mentioned Dr. Amos Wilson. Perhaps you should do a watching with your viewers. And I am. That's a damn good idea. This is a comment from a GSX. That's a good idea, and I'm most definitely going to do that because more of us need to know about Dr. Amos Wilson. It's not in just little snippets. This man did long lectures, like hours and hours long lectures where he broke this shit down. And he doesn't get the respect he deserves. ADOS is corrupted or not capable of leading, which is why we have been saying no leaders. The code is the leader. Now, I don't know who the we is that he's referring to. I guess what group the we would be connected to. But I do agree with that. When you got leaders, they're able to come knock off those leaders and then the whole movement disperse. We've seen that we've seen that time and time again here in America 3Ks Don't Get This Shit Fucked Up Incorporated with COINTELPRO, J. Edgar Hoover's bitch ass, racist colonizer bitch ass, and the racist bitch ass government that have been taking out the influential leaders in the black community, and the movements disperse. So I do believe in that. And here he starts with, says, my issue with what you, Rob, is saying is when you speak of unity without explaining power. And I'm going to break that down, but I'm going to get through the comment first. The people cannot and will not unify under nothing. You unify them under power. Understand? You keep saying unity, unity, unity. You sound like the religious people. Black people do not, he quoted me here saying, black people do not do what we have done historically, band together and say, we tired. You aren't really getting it, brother. You are tired and you want to unify. That don't work. People won't unify under that. That isn't power. Now, let me explain this. Let me explain my idea. Now, I understand him saying that people won't unify under just saying y'all need to unify. I be thinking that if I present the right information, if I show the condition that we're in right now, and I show the times that we've been successful in history, that will be what we can unify under that. Basically, nothing has ever worked but our unity. And to me, again, I can't speak on this brother's metric or anybody's metric. I can only speak for myself. I only speak to what I believe in. And to me, there is no power without unity. You can study, that can be observed in any culture across the board. People unify under their racial identity. That's what everybody else does. This is what I've been trying to get black people to do. I don't just say unify, unify, unify. I say unify black people. This is the only time we've ever been powerful in this, in history, ever. And it doesn't matter where you go to. You can look at the Haitian Revolution. You can look at some of the slave rebellions that we've had here on American soil. You can look anywhere. Without unity, there is no power. There is none. The problem with a lot of our unity, as he alluded to earlier, is that we kind of make somebody a leader, which I think everybody should be Malcolm X. Everybody should be MLK. Everybody should be Medgar Evers. Everybody should be Marcus Garvey. That's what I believe in. Everybody should be like that. But to say that there's nothing to unify under when you're black, you're being oppressed, what else I don't know what black people need. And see, this is where I am trying to grow and learn and, continue to be a student. Because looking from what I'm looking at, we don't have, to me, there should be there should be nothing else needed here. Look at the conditions. This should be enough. Look at our conditions historically. Look at the mindsets that we've been dealing with. When we unify, we are at our most powerful. Without it, without unification, there is no power. That's what I think. I'm not taking this from any other, scholar or anybody else. This is what I believe in. So I can't be like everybody else, or like he's saying, I'm just not getting it. Well, you're not really explaining it either. I don't know who you are, whether you have a channel. You're not explaining it either. What are you saying? You telling me we can't unify under nothing, when I have never said that we should unify under nothing. We should unify per our situation. That's what everybody else does. Per our racial identity. That's what everybody else does. Per our blackness. That's what everybody else does. And without that, you have no power to leverage. Period. So anybody that's new here, understand, this is what I think. This is what I believe. I'm not going to tell y'all to unify under the vote. I'm not going to tell y'all that. I'm not going to tell y'all to unify under pointing at politicians talking about some tangibles or else. Or tangibles or no voter. I'm not going to tell y'all to unify under any of that. Unify under religion. I'm not telling y'all to do any of that. I'm telling black people to unify under your very similar oppression, under the very real institutional racism that you're facing every single day. Maybe not directly affecting you, but it's affecting you somewhere. If you are the representative of your people, it's affecting you somewhere here in this goddamn country. I don't give a damn if you're in Texas. I don't care if you're over in Oregon. I don't give a damn if you're in California. I don't give a fuck if you're in Vermont. I don't give a fuck if you're in Maine. You're being affected by institutional racism and systems set in place to keep you down. The only way to beat that is for you to be unified. There is no power without it. And if that makes me lost, or if that makes me not getting it, then so be it. But that's what I've observed studying our history. No matter where we've been, whether it's in the continent of Africa, whether it's been in Haiti, whether it's been here on American soil, no matter where we are, we're not powerful, we're not moving unless we unify. It's that simple to me. But again, respect for your comment. Maybe you're new here again, I don't know. But this is a reminder of what I believe in. If you're not rocking with that, I understand if you get the fuck on. That's fine. I'm trying to get us to unify under pride. Like what? Under having pride. Like that's my mission. That's what I'm doing. Now I can't tell you not to follow anybody else. Do whatever, whatever everybody else is talking about. But this is what the fuck I'm on. I'm trying to show black people how to have pride actively as you live in this country and all over the world. You can have pride no matter what, in every situation, and instill that into your children to raise a new generation of people that we don't have to fucking convince to unify. That's what they've been taught. That's my message. That's my mission. That's what I'll be over here talking about, and that's what I'm pushing home. So hopefully, you can understand that. If you can't, I can't really do anything for you for that. But, I will be putting up clips of Dr. Amos Wilson, breaking down some of his talking points and the things that he said in the times in which he said it. And they're still relevant to this day. So I will be doing that. So that was a good idea. But, comment if y'all feel need to comment. If there's any confusion, if you have any disagreements, that's fine. You can disagree. Keep it respectful. This man, he kept it respectful. I don't necessarily view this as disrespectful, so there was nothing for me to be disrespectful about. But maybe I need to re-explain who I am and what I'm doing here. Y'all like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Shout out Team Rob. Y'all already know what the fuck it is. I'm out.